February 14th. And I could be away in some posh restaurant spending a lot of money on a romantic dinner. But I'm not. I'm here riding my bike in Italy, in Finale Ligure. Well, I know what you're thinking. He's down on the Mediterranean and that's snow. And those are bare footprints in that. Well, you'd be wrong on two counts. Firstly, those aren't bear prints. They're probably something like a badger, because there's nothing really down here that's going to eat you. And secondly, that isn't snow, that's shaving foam that's been left over from last night's bunga party. I've come up here behind San Bernardino to ride this stuff. Lots of flowy stuff, lots of technical cross-country trails, lots of crazy bedrock climbs. It's quite different riding to the stuff over by the 24-hour loop where we were yesterday, and quite different from the interior where you do a lot of shuttle riding, which is all loamy. The nice thing about Finale is that within these three areas, it's quite different types of trail to ride. This stuff up in San Bernardino, this has got like a 25-kilometer loop called CIAPPI. You're going to get a little bit of bike carrying in there to earn your descent at the end. This has got also two of the descents that make up October's legendary Super Enduro, where if you want to come and race that, that's a 50k race, including 5 climbs, 5 descents. You can be on the start line next to Dan Atherton and Fabian Barrel, whoever they are. There's a whole network of fun to be plucked from Finale's nether region. Well, we're up here on Cap Nolli, which is the range of hills just east of Finale town, and we're 300 meters above the sea right now, which means it's 300 meters coming up, 300 meters go back down again. But in the meantime, in between it all, there's a hell of a lot of trails up here. There's a 24-hour racetrack, the old one, which is amazing fun. Do a couple of loops on that and your legs are pretty spent, so I don't know how anyone, complete nutter you'd have to be to pedal that for 24 hours. A lot of good stuff up here, a lot of fast, flowy single track, a lot of enduro style riding as well, and some pretty fun descents back to the sea to finish off for a dip. In fact, it hit 18 degrees today and it's mid-February. Makes these trails here, right by the coast, pretty much rideable almost all year. Forget summer. Try and ride your bike here, I would say, in July and August. Contravenes health and safety regulations, so forget it. It's my 575, it's a 150 travel bike, absolutely spot on for this sort of terrain. I'm keeping it quite light in the setup right now. Eastern Haven wheels on there, helping me on the climbs, and there are some climbs around here. These little beauties, they take a good pounding as well. A 150 fork for the Revelations with a motion control, so I can steepen up that front end for the steeper climbs. Ultimately, the perfect thing, the RockShox Reverb Post. That little puppy is going to get your ass out of trouble no end of times around here and let you have a lot more fun on the way down. I've gone for big volume tyres, 2.35, 2.4 size, help an awful lot around here with the grip and the big bouncy descents down here in the bedrock. The nice thing about climbing up to all these trails, getting your ride in, is that you get to eat a lot more and you don't get a big arse. So today I'm eating one of these chimpanzee bars. It's been recommended for me, something about faith, don't know. Anyway, one of the nicest things around at the moment, chimpanzee, European made, little energy bar, very edible. Trails are pretty well marked around Finale. Just look for the dashes of red paint on rocks, on trees, on passing pigs and wild boar and things like that. Just look out for those signs and you'll find your way about. But it can get a little bit confusing. A lot of the time you are in the forest. The way the valleys run down to the sea, there's sort of 3 or 4 valleys that run down and you can end up on headlands which you're not sure which one you're on. Fortunately, Sun Bright Spark has produced quite a nice little map. So I'll grab one of them and hopefully you won't get lost. If in doubt, just go downhill. You're going to end up at the sea somewhere, aren't you? And even if it's not the right town, there's always an ice cream.